Hello, everybody, and welcome to part one of Knitting a Sweater with me. Spoiler alert, as you can see, part one here is actually not about knitting. It is about dyeing the yarn first. If you're unfamiliar with me, my name is Tina, and I'm from Aweneth Yarn and Fiber. And I decided that since I had a whole bag of this yarn, and it's a base I discontinued a few years ago, I thought I would do myself a little sweater with it. This is a single ply chunky yarn, and the reason I discontinued it is because nobody was really buying it. It's kind of a novelty yarn, and it's really interesting texture wise. It takes speckles beautifully, so I decided I was going to dye it with my Cozy Afternoon colorway. This is a beautiful dusty pink color with black speckles, and it's actually based off of a favorite nail polish, which unfortunately was a limited edition nail polish from a few years ago. So I'm just kind of hoarding that bottle for a while until I find a dupe or something similar enough. Uh, I could also theoretically mix up my own, but anyway, I'm more of a yarn dyer. So I decided in addition to using Cozy Afternoon, I'm going to stripe it with a black. And I'm basing my pattern off of a MIPS pattern, MYPZ. I'm not really familiar with the company, but they seem to do a lot of chunky sweaters. And since it just so happened that I bought a couple of their patterns on sale way back in May, I thought I would do something based on one of their patterns. So here is the finishing of Cozy Afternoon. And then I decided to dye 2 skeins of black. I may actually need to dye more black. I'm not actually sure how far 2 skeins of black is going to take me, but I do have an entire extra bag of this base. I honestly don't know why I had so much of it. I guess I discontinued it without really giving it a chance to sell because it just wasn't really selling. You know, if something doesn't sell over the course of a few years, it's time to let it go. But I didn't realize I had an extra bag stash, so if I need more, I can just dye more. The concept here is going to be a short sleeve, chunky sweater, striped with the black, and it's going to be knit on very large needles. And I'm going to document the entire process from start to finish. So here we are at the very start. The next video is going to be the gauge swatch, and then I think the third video is going to be the sleeves. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon for more.